Welcome back, and I think my mic is actually off. There we go.
One of those mornings.
Welcome back to White Mountains today. My microphone was off. I had to give it a second to turn back on. We're going to talk about a great new activity here in the North Conway area. Beth Scrimger and Keith Force from Mystery NH. Am I saying that right?
That's correct.
Mystery NH. So this is an escape room experience. Before we talk about how people can do this, let's talk about what it is. Keith, what is an escape room experience?
An escape room, and that's basically the term that you hear throughout the industry, is basically a puzzle room. There's nothing scary, there's nothing really trapped about it. You have 60 minutes to go in and find clues, open locks, solve puzzles, and unravel the mystery.
It sounds fun. So at the end of 60 minutes, there are no trapdoors that open up or killer clowns that come into the room.
No. It's been a few people we haven't let out, but no, they're all getting out.
Don't let it happen. Solve the clues and get out on your own. That's the best way to do it.
Yes.
So it's a single room. Who will enjoy Escape Mystery New Hampshire, an escape room experience? Do you have to be? Okay, here's what I'm nervous about.
Okay.
Do I have to be smart?
No.
No. In fact, in some cases, the engineer types and the scientist types and the very critical thinking types, sometimes it's a detriment. They overthink things, they look too much. So ideally, the best group so far are usually group 4 to 6, maybe even 8 if they're good teamwork, and variety of mindsets. When you have a bigger group, you have different eyes looking at it, different ways to think about it. You know, there's some times where, the kid of the family will like, hey, did we try this? And the dad's kind of looking like, why would I try that? And all of a sudden the kid tries it and it works because he didn't think of that. So it's a lot of...
And sometimes with a larger group, it actually complicates the issue where they have too many eyes and they're all like driving them towards these directions that are way off topic.
Yeah.
And, it's fun to watch because we end up monitoring the rooms. And we watch, we just have a great time watching it because we're either laughing or we're anxious.
Yeah.
We didn't realize how much anxiety there was. We were like, go, you're almost there, you're right there.
That's gonna be so frustrating for you because you know how the clues are solved and what the answers are, and you know how close someone is to solving it. So to see them right on the cusp and not be able to crack it and step over the line.
Exactly.
Let's talk about the origins of Mystery New Hampshire. This is a new activity here in North Conway. How did it come about?
Definitely new at North Conway. We're brand new. We're the one and only, and hopefully we'll maintain that status. But the origin of escape games was back in 2007-ish in Japan, and it started from the ideas of online games from the 80s and stuff like Myst and what was the other one that was big at that point? I always forget the other one. But if you guys ever played Myst on your computer where you're kind of moving around, online games now, you can get on and just Google online games, escape games, and they're great. So they decided to take that to the real world and bring those into real immersive rooms where you are the player. So instead of pointing and clicking your mouse, you are actually feeling and touching and maneuvering the games. And so then in about 3 years ago, it came to the US, and now it's gone to the big cities, and so we were like, we're a big city, we need to have it.
Exactly.
No, we just needed to bring it up to, why shouldn't the Valley have something fun to do?
Well, you can do so many fun things in the Valley, but this time of year it gets a little bit slower because the attractions are closed down, the ski areas haven't opened yet. Of course, it's a huge shopping weekend, but this is an activity that, is there an age limit? Who is this suited for?
Everybody.
Yeah, generally, I think the biggest demographic is probably 20s to 40s. However, we've had groups bring their kids. And the thing as far as the lower age limit is, is your kid going to get bored? If so, maybe bring a coloring book or something like that.
Yep.
You can always, we had a group, 7 call in and say, hey, we want to do this, we're excited, we're coming up camping, but we have a 4-year-old. Is it okay? I'm like, there's nothing scary in the room, there's nothing dangerous. Bring some coloring books, and if you need to, take her outside for a few minutes, walk around. And before they showed up, we created a little clue for her.
Oh, nice.
So what we did is said, okay, that little corner of the room, don't search there yet. Let her solve this puzzle first, and then have her get involved in a game.
Yep.
Well, that hooked her.
Oh,
Then
really?
she was searching for stuff, and we do occasionally give hints. And so what I would do is actually go in the room and say, hey, come here, and go look under that table kind of thing. And she'd
Right.
go, take somebody and look under the table. So she had a lot of fun, and actually got a little tip. She actually colored something for me, and so now it's hanging in our little monitor
Oh, that's so cool.
control
Yeah.
room.
Going above and beyond the extra mile to make everybody happy.
Oh, it's fun though, and so as far as age groups, if we have a group of kids, they want to come in, we try to aim for about 16
Right.
maturity level. We don't want things broken. We want everybody to enjoy them. But like he said, if there's a family that has younger children, we leave it up to kind of the parents' discretion as to whether they're going to be appropriate in that room. If they're a little bit more hyper and not attention, for focus for about 60 minutes, it's probably not going to be fun for anyone in the room because they do need a little bit of calm time.
And
So
there's our tip right there.
That's a
Yeah, that was. So we're going to try to incorporate that new clue in.
So there's mystery, there's suspense, there's even perhaps anxiety, but it's not a scary experience.
It's not. We have 2 themes going right now because one of the best part about these rooms are that they're themed.
Yeah.
And so we have 2 themes going on. We have Escape the Zombies, which is, I kind of describe it as more tactile and low tech. And then we have Agent X, which is a spy-based theme, much more strategic and high tech.
Yep.
So it's something for everybody. And so to have fun in these themed rooms, and we have other themes that are just rolling in our head that are just coming up next because we'd like to change out those themes every 3 to 4 months. And so do we want to say what our next themes are going to? No, not yet. Okay, so that's the mystery is what our next themes are going to be.
Okay, so how do people do this? It seems like you guys have groups, people need reservations. How big can the groups be? Take us through how to participate in Mystery NH.
The best way is to register or book online.
Okay.
Our website, www.mysterynh.com. And there's a book now, and you can find the time slot you want to do. You can book up to 8 people. We need at least 2 in the room, so if you're by yourself, either give us a call or wait till somebody else gets in the room. You could be, if you're a group of 2, you could be mixed with other people that you may or may not have met before. And we've had that already where, these strangers have done the room and became friends, and it's a great experience. But yeah, book online is the best way. You can also call us. Don't call now because we're not at the store, and you'll get the voicemail. But call us, it works. And then walk-ins as well.
And you're located in Settlers Green at the moment, so
Currently, yes. As a temporary, we are considered a special event vendor at Settlers Green. They're hosting us. We're between Claire's and Maidenform, and so we are there for special events such as this weekend, which is Bring a Friend Shopping Weekend, as well as next weekend. And then we just were informed that we are there for a couple other special event weekends as well. And so you come in 60 minutes, so it's great to kind of squeeze in with shopping. And so you can kind of shop a little bit, have a little lunch, have mystery, go do more shopping. I bet our mystery is less mysterious about how much than they spend shopping than they were
probably. So, but make your reservations now, and I understand you were saying there's a promo code or something?
We do, yes.
For
just for
White
this weekend.
Is it for White Mountains Today viewers?
Just for our viewers
Just for our
today.
viewers
Yep,
today.
because we knew we were coming in today, so we have a special. It is right here. Yep. So go ahead, explain how to.
All right, so anybody booking today, whether they book online or come into the store with the code MYSTERYTV16.
Mystery TV 16.
You want to grab that?
We do mystery.
You can. It's real.
I was looking
Yeah,
at
that's
high-tech
high-tech.
graphics right there.
Yeah. Mystery TV 16 will get you $2 off per person.
Is it case sensitive?
No.
Mystery TV.
hope
I hope not. It's a good question.
We'll check.
We've been looking at a bunch of photos in the background as we've been doing our interview. Why don't you comment on some of these so we know what we're looking at?
Well, that photo's the outside of the store, and we need to thank Corey from Conway Embroidery and Screen Printing for doing our window graphics.
Did a great job.
And we have lots of locks and hasps, and that is during the build-out process of kind of sorting all our stuff and figuring out what's going to go where.
We didn't realize how much of a lock geeks we had turned into.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
I didn't realize lock geeks were a thing.
I don't. Maybe we just coined a phrase. I don't know. But we go in and we're like, oh, this is a cool lock. Oh, what can we use this for?
And you can see some of the locks in this picture, but unfortunately, due to the high security of the room, that we can't give away too much. So.
Yep. It's a little bit. So the pixelation is on purpose there.
Yes. Yep.
It's like when you have a source that you're interviewing and they want to be anonymous.
Exactly.
You gotta blur them out.
Yeah.
And it's kind of hard to see in that picture, but we do sell T-shirts.
Very cool logo.
They are.
The moose.
They
Yes.
are. Yep.
Does the moose have a name?
Mist, M-Y-S-T. Mist the Moose.
Mist the moose. I like it.
Yep.
And I understand, what's that right there?
That's
Oh,
our
it's a
sign.
sign.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that will be right in the middle of Settler's Green, and so it's very easy to find us.
That's good.
Yeah, so if you are right at the center gazebo, if you head towards like Kitchen Collection, you'll be able to see the sandwich board that will drive you right to us.
All right. As we're looking at this graphic and now a beautiful picture of Keith and Beth, I'm getting the phone ready because we are. I'm actually destroying the set as I do this too, dropping things everywhere. Oh, one of those mornings.
It is one of those mornings.
is.
It's going to be a long day, too.
It's fall.
We're gonna play.
Everything's falling. Sorry.
That's good.
I had to carry.
We have an envelope here for some. We have some prizes to give away. We're gonna play some Watch and Win
Yes.
live on the air. So what do we
Yay.
have here?
We have two passes that will get you in either this weekend or next weekend. So if you want to come try Mystery NH on us.
Wow.
They
And
are,
tell all your friends.
yes. And that's the thing.
Kind of.
With the escape room industry across the board, we're in a few groups in Facebook that talk about escape room and various owners. And the hardest thing that we're struggling with is getting people to know, not that we have a business out there, I mean that too.
Yeah.
But what is an escape room? People like, there's an escape room, and they kind of get, it continues. But people have a hard time understanding and grasping what an escape room is.
Yep.
It's fun, it's exciting, it's Clue, not Saw. It's not a horror movie.
Right.
The board game Clue. It's like a puzzle,
Exactly.
mystery, suspense.
Two of the bigger things that we usually have to answer very quickly is it's not a safe room or a panic room because they hear the word escape and they feel that locked in and stuff. We never really physically lock them in. We never bind them, nothing. There is
No Houdini needed.
No Houdini stuff. And the other part is claustrophobia. Oh no, it's a room. I'm going to be in. If you're comfortable in your living room or in your bedroom, that's the size of it. It's nothing that is very claustrophobic, and so it's very wide open and very easy to move around.
Very good. And for those of us like me who are not comfortable anywhere, I'd probably feel more comfortable in your escape room than anywhere else.
Well, we'd hold your hand. It's okay.
So, you guys have a question for this Watch and
Yes.
Win, right? Here's the number. I don't know if we can put it up on screen or not, but it's 603-356-6619. 603-356-6619. We're live and local. Anyone can win as long as you haven't won anything in the last 30 days for 2 tickets to the escape room.
So the question is the following. In our rooms, the combination locks are set to 1977 when you first go in the room.
As default.
As their default. It's kind of one of these things where as we go in and check, okay, it's 1977, so that's all set.
Yep.
Because other times, like when we're setting the room, it's like a double check for us. But we picked 1977 for a particular reason.
So that number, and the question is, what is that particular?
What does that relate to? Why do we pick?
significance?
And it has to match their answer, not necessarily.
Right.
If there could be other good reasons why you might
yeah.
have it there, but
Yeah.
it matches a specific reason, which is difficult. 603-356-6619. We're going to give it, because when I first heard that, I was like, I have no idea. But you gave me a clue that helped me a lot.
All right, let me say it this way. 1977.
1977.
It has something to do with my name.
Oh, too
Keith?
easy.
No?
Force. Keith Force and Beth Scrimger joining us from Mystery NH, the Valley's latest escape room experience. So Keith Force, 1977, and it might even have something to do. There's a lot of buzz about this topic nowadays because
There
of
is.
something happening in
very exciting.
December 18th of this year. Not that I'm counting.
Oh no.
But 603, come on, people, 356
early.
6619
It is early.
1997. Oh, here's somebody. Sometimes it takes the people who know longer to call in because they've
Yeah.
never done it before. Good morning, watch and win. What's your answer?
Does it have something to do with Star Wars?
Yes.
It does. 1977
Yes.
was.
The year that Star Wars came out.
Original release
All
here.
right, so now you'll know that, and you'll have like a head start when you go into Mystery NH. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Kathy,
Kathy, where are you calling from?
North Conway.
Kathy from North Carolina. Congratulations, you are going to Mystery NH on the fine folks here.
Good, I really wanted to go there. Thank you.
All right,
Excellent.
stay on the line. I'm going to put you on hold. Of course, now all the lines are lighting up because if by any chance I hung up on you,
Yeah. Please
are
call
you
back.
still there, Kathy? Okay, I think I put Kathy on hold successfully. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to get you information, tell you how to claim your prize. Whew, that's just one of those mornings. So
It happens.
it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun this weekend, next weekend. Should people, if you forget the web address, just probably Google Mystery
Yeah.
NH.
And we're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Right.
So, but Facebook is the main social media nowadays.
Or stop by and,
Yeah.
and say hi. We love talking. So, anytime stop by, grab a card. So they'll always have that information with them. We have the website and the telephone number and email address right there on our website. On our card.
And odds are, if you're in North Conway this weekend, you're here to shop, you'll probably be in Settlers Green anyway, so stop by 'cause you'll be
Exactly.
right in the center of it all. And look for the moose with the smoking the pipe.
Yep.
Yep.
Easy way to find it. All right, Keith, Beth, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Folks from
Chris.
MysteryNH.com, and